Empties, welcome. It's been a while. As you can see, I've got tons of empties and I'm most looking forward to throwing this away. I've been saving these empties for months, hoping to record this video. Sit back, relax, hit that bell notification, subscribe if you haven't yet. This is going to be a long empties video. I have been such a fan of Chris McMillan. I've been receiving PR from him, so I'm very privileged and grateful. Thank you to Chris McMillan and his team. But he really dissects each product that he gifts. It's even written behind his actual hairspray can. Chris's tip: use 3 ways. Add volume and root lift, section hair around crown. It's so helpful because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my hair. So I really appreciate that. And obviously it's Chris McMillan. If you're not familiar with Chris McMillan, he does Jennifer Aniston's hair and has done her hair for decades. He also has his own salon in Beverly Hills. Speaking of hair care, let's talk about Orbe. Orbe's been around for a while. I have been loving their Wave and Shine spray, especially with my extensions and how much heat I put into this hair on a daily basis. This has really come in handy, hence why it's empty. We're going to just throw it straight in the garbage can. Okay, so I've already ordered 3 more on Amazon, actually just 2 days ago. This is Salty Face. This is a tanning foam, medium to dark for body. I know my tan. I have tanned myself for many decades, being just a competitive ballroom dancer, but also on Dancing with the Stars. We actually have a body makeup person that does our makeup from head to toe. Shout out to Nadej. Love you, girl. They have, special solutions that they use. However, I feel like this Salty Face gives a natural tan and doesn't make you feel sticky and doesn't smell like cat pee. That's very important. This is a mousse texture. Salty Face also has a spray for your face. And I was never one to tan my face because I'm like, that's what makeup's for. And I didn't want it to grab onto dry spots on my face. But it doesn't do that. This is the most, I would say, easy formula to really blend. The best thing to do is to exfoliate first. In general, this is a general rule. If you exfoliate, you got to give your skin at least a day or 2 to kind of repair itself prior to putting any type of self-tan on. Because if you don't, the self-tan isn't going to go on as strong because you just exfoliated your skin. So, tanning products grab onto drier skin or maybe older skin, dead skin. And if your skin is newly exfoliated, you're just not going to get the results that you want. And I just recently learned this. I don't have it on currently, but I'm going to put it on tomorrow because I have an event on Thursday. This is buildable. You can definitely layer it. I put about 2 layers initially, and it develops over time. And I wouldn't shower or rinse off for another 24 hours if you want the maximum effect. But yeah, this is not cheap, but it really is. I've tried all the products. I know there's so much hype around other brands. This is the best. That's all. Rose. I'm assuming it's Rose because it's got a long accent over the O. This is a foundation shampoo. This is a newer brand I started using beginning of the year because shout out to Mikey who does my extensions. He was like, at the beginning of 2026, we need to take better care of your hair. Use Rose. So I have been, and now I buy everything in bulk. It really has changed the quality of my hair and the health of my hair. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous and it's refillable. So great for the environment. Bioderm. This is a micellar water that I honestly can't do my makeup without this, and Q-tips. Great to, if you want to sharpen your wing liner. Magic right here. Better than, if I had to choose between makeup wipes and micellar water, I would definitely choose micellar water. Just saying. Let's talk about double cleansing. If you're new to this channel, I am all about double cleansing. And if you're not new, you've heard this before. I don't love all gel cleansing oils though, but I know it's a necessity, especially if you wear makeup daily. But even if you don't, the amount of dirt that we collect on our dirty faces every single day. This is the Wise, which by the way, this is an old empty bottle because they've actually changed the spelling of their brand. It's now Y-I-S-E. Much better. They've got some of the best skincare, that brand in general, from their exfoliant wipes to this Take It Off Gel Oil Cleanser. Actually, Erica Taylor, if you are a makeup fanatic like myself, you'll know who I'm talking about. She got me onto this because I watched a video and she was double cleansing and she was like, everyone should try this. And so I did. And now I am buying this in bulk if I can. My skin has definitely changed since double cleansing in a good way. I used to never wash my face. After Dancing with the Stars, those long, almost 20-hour days that actually have makeup on our face during live shows, I just used a makeup wipe. That's it. We got a double cleanse. Let's talk about New Face Firming and Brightening Silk Cream. I use this with my New Face Micro Current gadget. That is from the brand New Face. I have been a huge fan of New Face and I've always advocated for them. I would say out of all of the tools that you can actually do at home, this is what, for me, that I've seen the most results and only used consistently. But it's like anything. You can't just expect to go to the gym for a week and expect results. It's all about consistency. Anyway, this is their activating silk cream. They also have a gel formula. And like I said, I'm not a big gel oil type girl, except for that Wise for the cleansing. You just can't go microcurrent your face without any of these different activations, because this is something that is very important to use, or else you will be electrocuting yourself, or it may feel like that. Switching it up to makeup, specifically pencils. Yeah, I never thought I would ever finish an eyeliner, let alone an eyebrow pencil. But I have gone through the new Anastasia Archie Brow pencils as if I do my brows multiple times a day. I just bought 3 more. Like, these specific pencils just came out in 2026, I believe, the beginning of the year. Anyway, this is as sharp as a blade. It's a pencil, you guys, and you can use a pencil nowadays and make hair-like strokes. Say what? Is the most innovative, most creative thing I've ever witnessed with my own 2 eyebrows and eyes. Okay, so I've gone through 2 so far, just purchased more. I'm in the shade Soft Brown, and I basically just did that with my eyebrows tonight. I used the new Rare Beauty Tinted Eyebrow Gel first, and then I just go in with this Archie Brow pencil and fill in, you know, whatever I need to fill in, and call it an amazing, natural looking eyebrow. I just love it when brands come out with something new and innovative. Moving on to Makeup by Mario Perfect Brown Eye Pencil. I love to use this on my waterline. I wear contacts. I'm very sensitive, so if anything gets into my contacts after applying a product onto my waterline, it is dead to me. And I've gone through many pencils. Prada is another one that's a long-lasting eyeliner pencil as well. This is more of a creamy satin cajal, I would say, type eyeliner. But this right here is amazing because it also has a brush on the other side, so you can smoke it out. I would just do one eye at a time because it does dry quickly. The pigment is there. And for any contact lens wearers, I would choose either or. Another great pencil is Marc Jacobs that just basically relaunched at Sephora. Speaking of eyes, let's just talk about my addiction. And this is not a good, don't judge me. Can somebody say Lumify? Don't you think I should be sponsored at this point? You guys, what is this? I use it a lot because my eyes get dry and I wear contact lenses and I'm a night owl, and that's the way love goes, okay? Ever since Lumify's come into my life, it has been a game changer. If you want your eyes and need your eyes to be white and not red, get Lumify. This feels so good to throw away. That's so loud. Okay. I can't believe these are emptied, and not by choice. They actually broke. Ugh, so sad for my wallet and just in general. But of course, I got backups. So this is in the shade 37 and 93. This is YSL Make Me Blush. How sad is that? I mean, I have to say I did hit pan on both of these shades. Just handle with care, okay? Let's go back to skincare. Cycler, a newer brand, but everything that they launch is just divine. From their body lotions to their shower gels to this new soap, like exfoliant soap I just got from PR. Thank you so much, Cycler. But I have to say, for me, the best scent used to be Santal. Now I can't put this down. This is Rosebud. This is an amazing scent. It really has, I think it's just less common. It's not like, I think a lot of people would gravitate towards Santal. However, Rosebud, you guys, it's even more subtle, but the smell is so unique. And it just makes me happy. I literally lather myself with the shower gel and lotion daily. Deodorant, also Rosebud. The fact that I finish a deodorant, I don't think I can't even tell you. Don't judge me. But I still have, you know, this deodorant, the label's off. I don't know why, but this is the toxic deodorant, and I have this for emergency purposes only. However, I think I've had this for way too long. Haven't finished one of those before, but this just, my armpits smell so good and it's clean. Rhode, I go through bottles of this like Cycler. And the glazing milk, same thing. Glazing mist, it's super refreshing. The spray, the quality of just like the mist spraying at your face is just perfect. Sometimes when you spray anything on your face, you'll get like spurts of just drops of whatever you're spraying on your face, but this has such a fine mister, it's perfect. And then of course the glazing milk, this is a toner, and for me is the one thing I can really count on as far as still being able to apply skincare without my makeup pilling. I use this, I have to literally force myself to use another toner sometimes because I go through this so quickly and I just love it. I love how refreshed it makes me feel. And sometimes, or for the most part, all I do, you guys, is I double cleanse at night. I don't even put any skincare on at night because I've realized that it's been breaking me out. My skin is not having it. So I stick to 1 to 2 products and I always use this. Back to hair care. Let's talk about K18. This is their biomimetic hair science heat bounce conditioning heat protectant. Do you use heat protectant? Because if not, you'd need to, especially if you use hot tools like I do. Even if you have extensions, it's still hair. This has been a game changer for me. It is lightweight. It's not too heavy. It doesn't like dry your hair out. You know how some heat protectants definitely make your hair feel more fried than it was originally. But K18 is such a reliable brand and they know their hair care. Just put it that way. Speaking of hair care, let's talk about Gisou. How cute is this little packaging, huh? Right here, we've got a honeycomb. Literally looks like I just licked the whole freaking thing. Every brand has their own hair masks, right? But Gisou does something different to my hair in a good way. It really works and it doesn't need to be left in your hair for too long. Love this. They also have travel size as well, which helps if you're on the go and you're traveling, or if you just want to try it out because you haven't tried it before, get the travel size. Gorgina. Tatcha, the Dewy Milk Moisturizer. This is a beautiful formula. They also just recently launched their SPF, their Milky Toner SPF. And I have to tell you, I am not a big, I wear SPF obviously, but I'm not one to ever put it in my favorites or even talk about it as much because I don't love sunscreen. Tatcha, chef's kiss. I know right now the talk of the town is like Korean skincare. I think it's all about Japanese skincare. I'm telling you. I think they're so underrated, but they're pricey, so I get it. And I know Korean skincare is a lot cheaper. However, don't sleep on Tatcha. They're beautiful and they're always, for me, they seem to be very reliable and works well with my skin. I don't know if it's because I'm of Asian descent. My skin is very thin, so I'm very sensitive. And I find that no matter what products I use from Tatcha, it doesn't make me red or break me out. It really gels well with my skin. And again, it's so personal, so to each their own. Let's talk about salmon sperm. Yeah, you heard me. PDRN and hyaluronic annua. This is their spray that I believe Kendall Jenner is now the face of. But you know, I'm sure you've heard all the commotion. PDRN is basically salmon DNA, and it is great to splash some on your face every day. Did I just rhyme? I think I did. I love it when that happens. I've gone through bottles of this. This is also a great spray to use, face spray to use in between, makeup application. Also really great for just freshening up your face. I would use this, but this just looks like residue of salmon sperm that nobody wants and needs to be thrown away. This is a great, I would say affordable brand, Annua, and yeah, check it out. Okay, let's end with Chanel and Miss Huda Beauty. I have gone through 2 of these powders. A lot of them definitely I hit pan, but then it was dropped on its head. I dropped this quite a few times before it actually broke, so it's quite impressive. When you're on the go, the last thing you want to deal with is loose powder. You want something that you can just quickly get a powder puff and touch up your face. I love using this specific powder, whether it's cherry blossom or in banana bread, I think. I love to brighten my under eyes with this product specifically. That's all I gotta say. Let's talk about hand cream, shall we? The most expensive hand cream in the world. Chanel, I already refilled it, but I got the black one. What's the difference? I find that the black one has a different scent to it. Obviously, this is heavily scented, as all luxury brands are, unfortunately, and fortunately for people like me that love a bougie scent. Is this necessary? No, it's hand cream, folks, but this is the La Creme Main Texture Richesse Chanel hand cream. This actually took me a while to get through, and I definitely use hand cream multiple times a day. I had this in my purse, so this was my go-to, I would say. I also find that there's definitely a blurring effect to this. There better be. Chanel, you heard me. Anyway, gorgeous. This is a beautiful gift for a loved one or just for yourself. You gotta love up on yourself too, you know? Until next, Empties. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and don't forget to definitely hit the bell notification because we're going to be doing another giveaway soon. And I just went through all of my makeup in this room specifically, and the amount of great giveaways that I have, from Violette FR's new products, NARS's new liquid blush. I've been going to events and they've been gifting us amazing gifts that I've already either bought or was already gifted. So I've got a double of mostly everything, which means hit that bell notification, and I'll see you next time. Bye.